My name is Dami Sule. By the grace of God, I am Elder Mrs. Alice OLABISI Oshindele's pastor. She happens to be my uncle's wife, a very great aunt, somebody that I love and I appreciate so much. In 2005, when God brought us to this city to lead the Church of God, the Redeemed Christian Church of God Jesus Assembly, they were members of the Pastor Kanejai's church, ICC, and they were elders and staunch member of the church. And as soon as we started the work, my uncle and the wife, they told me they're going to support what God has committed into my hand. And ever since they told me, they've never looked back. In fact, my mom make it a point of duty to provide for me and my household. She will cook, occasionally. One interesting part of her life that I really appreciate is that she discovered that my favorite dish is beans and corn combined. It's a special Nigerian dish. Ever since she realized that that is my favorite dish, Mama has never stopped from making that thing. 2005, she will make it just uniquely and specially for me. She's the only one, so she specializes in feeding me, with that, very unique favorite dish of mine, of which, my wife and I and our family will eat for weeks, and we are very grateful. She has provided support for my uncle as one of the elders, ministers, first elder minister, in the church. And I really thank God for her. I can in fact, a lot of times if I just think about it, for how she's going to be waiting here while we're having meetings. Is it a board of trustees meeting, elders meetings, leaders meeting, support the church leadership, pastors. It's part of she's just been a great mommy. She's just like that to everybody. One thing that I want to say before I, close this short remark about her is Mama lived a life of joy. She radiates joy. One thing that is so unique about her life is that wherever she is, you can tell the joy of the Lord in her heart. Is it about her dancing? Very unique and special. And when somebody upset her or offend her, she will tell you to your face. She doesn't keep a grudge. She will let you know, and no matter how you feel. I really love her and appreciate her, and I know she's going to be with the Lord, and I'm so grateful to God that she lived a fulfilled life. She told me to pray for her when she was very young, that she wanted to go and see the children and grandchildren, especially the twins she just had, and she went home. She did that. She called the church to tell us how she's enjoying it. So she has lived a fulfilled life, and I just thank God. I pray that the Lord will be with the family she left behind, her husband, my uncle, and the children here and in Nigeria. I pray the Lord to be with the church. I want to thank all the people who have come, from all walks of life to support us during this occasion. May the Lord be with you. Thank you. God bless you.
Níbo ló ń lọ lẹ́yìn ayé? Ǹjẹ́ tó bá mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kó wí fún mi? Tọ́ráyé ń lọ àti fẹ́kúfẹ́ ayé. Ọjọ́ orí ènìyàn ń lọ díẹ̀díẹ̀. Ìlú kan tó wà tó já ayé lọ. Wá mú mi débẹ̀ yé Ọlọ́run ògo. Nítorí wípé bá a pẹ́ láyé bá ò pẹ́ o. Ikú lópin ohun gbogbo. Bá a lówó láyé bá ò dẹ̀ ní o. Ikú lópin ohun gbogbo. Bá a bímọ láyé bá ò dẹ̀ bí rárá. Ikú lópin ohun gbogbo. Ènìyàn ronú ọ̀run ìsinmi o. Ikú lópin ohun gbogbo. Síónì o, ìlú ayọ̀. Jerusalem o, ìlú ògo. Àfìgbà tí ojú mi bá rí o, yé Jerusalem tọ̀run orí mi ìlú mi ilé mi bí n bá kú ẹkún ìbùkún mi ibi ayọ̀ ìgbà wo lèmi ò rojú rẹ Ọlọ́run mi. Kárìíra lọ́run ló jàjù kò yẹ ká fàyè ṣàríwọ̀n. Kárìíra lọ́run ló jàjù kò yẹ ká fàyè ṣàríwọ̀n.
Thank you very much for this particular program in which I'm required to reminisce, look back into what has happened between me and my wife, whose memorial service we are having. It's painful at this time, but as a Christian, we've got to give thanks to God, because the Bible tells us that in all things give thanks. And I have been able to look at the situation from two angles, from human angle and spiritual angle. From the spiritual angle, we know that God knows better than any of us. Even if we put together all the wisdoms in the world, they are just so small compared with God's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. From human angle, we see that this is very, very painful, unbearable, or whatever have you. Right. Let's look at the time we met. We were all young, in our 20s. We came together to work as a junior teacher. In those days, we were all playing, loving each other, and the start of it all was the day I asked this question. We have come to work in your town. Do you think I can go out of your town with a jewel, something that is very valuable? She blushed. Eventually she said, "Oh well, yes." I don't know whether she knew what I meant, but she said, "Oh yes." And from that time, I started working on her. Going to the house, the parents knew me, they loved me. I would sit down, I won't go. All other possible competitors, nobody told them before they sat back. No more competition for me. For all the courtship years, we were always found together. And that togetherness continued, it blossomed until the sudden separation, which is rather spiritual.
Ọkọ èrò láyé àwa ẹ̀dá bí adarí ọkọ̀ lórí wa rí ẹlẹ́dàá ènìyàn ló jẹ́ di ọ̀nà ọkọ̀ ìgbésí ayé wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkọ̀ tó ń rájò. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ ti rárìnrìn àjò tí ó sọ pé òun ò tún relé mọ́? Bọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀dá rọkùn rọ̀ṣà èbúté ni ó ti lọ rèé jàbọ̀. Ọ̀nà Àbújá ta ó gbàbọ̀ àsìkò tí kò wá yóò relé. Irú ọkọ̀ ta ó wọ̀ la ò mọ̀. Ilé ayé yìí àwa náà jà ní. Àjèjì la jẹ́ láyé. Àjèjì la jẹ́ láyé. Bó ti wù káyé yìí ládùn tó a ó padà lọ́jọ́ kan. Ilé ayé yìí àwa náà jà ní. Àpáta ayérayé ṣe ibi ìsádi mi jẹ́ kí omi ohun ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ṣàn láti ìyá rẹ̀, tó ṣàn láti ìyá rẹ̀, ṣe ìwòsàn fẹ́ṣẹ̀ mi. Ìwòyí ìdún ta ò àjọjẹ, ìwòyí èṣí àjọdámọ̀ràn. Ìgbà tó dáná ló wá darí wọn, a ò rí mọ́, bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe máa rí fẹ́mi àti rẹ̀. Ìwòyí ìdún ta ò àjọjẹ, ìwòyí èṣí àjọdámọ̀ràn. Ìgbà tó dáná ló wá darí wọn, a ò rí mọ́, bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe máa rí fẹ́mi àti rẹ̀. A ó pàdé létí odò, odò dídán, odò dídán náà. Pẹ̀lú àwọn mímọ́ lẹ́bàá odò tó ń ṣàn lẹ́bàá ìtẹ́ náà. A ó pàdé létí odò, tẹsẹ̀ áńgẹ́lì títẹ̀ tó mọ́ kára bí kírísítálì lẹ́bàá ìtẹ́ Ọlọ́run. A ó pàdé létí odò, odò dídán, odò dídán náà. Pẹ̀lú àwọn mímọ́ lẹ́bàá odò tó ń ṣàn lẹ́bàá ìtẹ́ náà. Máa sùn olùfẹ́ kò sí máa sinmi, orílẹ̀ àyà olùgbàlà rẹ̀. A fẹ́ ọ ṣùgbọ́n Jésù fẹ́ ọ jù. Súnré, súnré, súnré. Ìjà dópin, ogun sì tán, Olùgbàlà jagun olú. Orin ayọ̀ la ó máa kọ, hallelujah. Ìjà dópin, ogun sì tán, Olùgbàlà jagun olú. Orin ayọ̀ la ó máa kọ, hallelujah. Aṣọ mi á funfun láò láò láò, àìṣedéédé mi á kúrò, wọ́n á funfun láò. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi á parẹ́ má sí funfun, a ó wẹ̀ mí láwẹ̀ mọ́ bí ẹ̀gbọ́n òwú. Aṣọ mi á funfun láò láò láò, àìṣedéédé mi á kúrò, wọ́n á funfun láò. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi á parẹ́ má sí funfun, a ó wẹ̀ mí láwẹ̀ mọ́ bí ẹ̀gbọ́n òwú. Jerusalem tọ̀run, orí mi ìlú mi, ilé mi bí n bá kú, ẹkún ìbùkún mi. Ibi ayọ̀, ìgbà wo lèmi ò rojú rẹ Ọlọ́run mi. Ìjà dópin, ogun sì tán, Olùgbàlà jagun olú. Orin ayọ̀ la ó máa kọ, hallelujah. Jẹ́ ká jọ kọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i. Ìjà Máa sùn olùfẹ́ kò sí máa sinmi. Orílẹ̀ àyà olùgbàlà rẹ̀ á fẹ́ ọ, ṣùgbọ́n Jésù fẹ́ ọ jù. Súnre, súnre, súnre. A ó pàdé létí odò.
Anything that has a beginning must have an end. Even though the end has been very painful, but we still have to give thanks unto God. We pray that God will preserve our life, keep us safe and sound until Jesus comes. Thank you very much. I have some pain in my heart, but I still rejoice, and the joy of the Lord has overshadowed that pain. May the good Lord keep, bless, and provide for all our needs according to His riches in glory. May her soul rest in perfect peace.
A ó pàdé létí odò, tẹsẹ̀ áńgẹ́lì ti tẹ̀, tó mọ́ kára bí kírísítálì.